Right, all right. LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks, I've heard a lot of different conflicting reports. I've heard that this fight did, 750,000 pay-per-view buys. I heard that this fight did 850,000. I've read that, it could have did in the upwards of 1.2 million because, Bob Arum and Top Rank, they did not include the online, the online buys. They didn't include those. So I'm just going to say, the fight did between 1 million and 1.2, okay? And if you take all that in account, this fight was a success. But you got old media guys like Kevin Iole, and I still don't understand to this day why a black fighter would give Kevin Iole an interview. It just don't even make sense. But you got these old media guys, Kevin Iole wrote this article at Yahoo Sports saying that, the pay-per-view wasn't a success. And this time, in the age of people doing illegal streaming, yeah, I think the fight was a success. I thought it was a definite success. Even, he was saying that if the fight was 850, pay-per-view buys, it's not a success, and 1.2 million buys is break even. Really? 1.2 million pay-per-view buys is break even? I mean, okay, so let's think. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they sold out the gate, man. They had a gate of what, 20 million? They had a live gate of about $20 million, man. That's a lot of money. Okay? It's a lot of money. Not only, man, they got the merchandise stuff that they probably sold for the fight. They got all this stuff. They got all the darn commercial advertising revenue that they're receiving for this fight. Okay? Like, what is Kevin Iole smoking? They didn't make, and then you got to think, man, the pay-per-view, it was an expensive pay-per-view. Okay, you take that, a million of those, this fight didn't make money. Like, I don't understand where you get. But you know what though? I understand why. Okay, it's old media. They take anything they need, and let's just be real. Old media. Let's stop saying it. Okay, let's call it the good old boy society. Okay, old media. They take any opportunity they can to put their racist viewpoints out there, and we know they're racist. Old media, they're a bunch of racists. Okay, that's who they are. That's who they are. Okay, you can't sit and try to convince me that that's not they're racist. Okay. And, the only reason why that they would say that, and even though Tyson Fury on the card, because Tyson Fury don't get down with racism. And see, he denounced all that crap. See, he denounced every last bit of that. So they can't even get behind Tyson Fury. They can't. The gypsies will. They get behind Tyson Fury. They get behind him. But he denounced the racism, so... They can't. Old media can't get behind him. They can't support him, so they'll throw water on him too. And people, they'll inadvertently say Tyson Fury ain't that great. When these guys are saying Wilder's a bum, like when Deontay Wilder's a bum, they'll say that. They're inadvertently throwing Tyson Fury under the bus too. Well, okay. I guess Tyson Fury go around beating up bums. I mean, even 850,000 pay-per-view, even 750,000 pay-per-views would have been a success. I don't understand. Like what is Kevin Iole seeing? But if you're a black fighter, and I can't even get down. If you're a black fighter and if you're still interviewing Kevin Iole at this point of your career, there's something wrong with you. This man ain't gonna do anything to try to put us out there. Okay, he's not gonna do it. See, if the pay-per-view numbers were just great and just in his eyes they were just like 2 million and above, he would have to report something good about it. He would have to. But at 850,000, he was, that ain't good. They lost money. I mean, just stupid, man. I get so sick of old media, man. And then, I get tired of our fighters, like, depending on old media, man, to get them out there. Look, man, these old media cats, okay, a lot of them, man, they can't garner the attention, man. Okay, they can't even, they put a video out. If they put out a video, like just a non-video, a video where they not interviewing, where they just discussing the fight, a lot of these old media guys, man, they're not gonna get the video views. They're not gonna get them, cause ain't nobody really checking for them. The only time you know who these guys are is if they're interviewing a fighter. That's it. And a casual might, do a search to try to see an interview about that particular fighter, and then they'll figure out, oh, that's old media. But ain't nobody just gonna randomly look at an old media guy talking about a fight. The day of them is coming to an end. These guys, man, they're not going to call it. Okay, they're never going to truly give a black fighter the credit that they deserve. They ain't going to do it. Okay, and if they do, a lot of times they're backhanded. Okay, the compliments are very backhanded with these guys. Okay, so I mean, what is it, man? I thought these people, they want to see the sport of boxing thrive. I thought that the goal was to actually make boxing a sport. Okay, why is it, man, that we throw water, we throw salt on these black fighters whenever they get a chance? And it's to a point where it's damn near disgusting. It's damn near disgusting. They took a dump on 325,000 pay-per-view buys. Now you taking a dump on 850,000? Okay. Oh, 1.2 is only break even. Well, let's talk about this. Did Vasily Lomachenko, okay, did he reach 300,000 pay-per-view buys? I mean, did he do that? How do you explain this? Because old media, they love Vasily Lomachenko. They love him so much. Yeah, old media wasn't talking about how bad the pay-per-views were. If they did like a little blurb about it. But then they talked about how great Lomachenko was. How do you explain this? Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury go out there and they put on a show. They go out there and they fight. They fight. It was an entertaining fight. And that fight can't get no credit. The pay-per-view numbers can't get no credit. I don't know what these guys are smoking, man. I think they all smoke. Well, you know, they ain't smoking that. They racist, okay? They smoking that racist bud is what they doing. That's all. That's all. And these guys, they're going to be obsolete, man. These new media guys are going to be obsolete. Dan Raphael, Kevin Aoli, Steve Kim. Them guys are going to be obsolete one day. And these guys, you know, these guys ain't never laced up a pair of gloves, man. They ain't never laced up a pair of gloves. They may know like the numeric part of boxing. They may understand, you know, how fights are made. They may understand, you know, even the business part of it. They may understand some of that. But what could they really tell you? Fight breakdowns. Adjusting jabs. Have you ever seen Steve Kim really break down a fight? I'm talking about break it down to an exact science. Have you ever seen Kevin Aoli break down a fight to his exact science? I'm talking about like literally. How to execute the perfect counter. What distance do you have to be if you're a tall fighter versus being a short fighter? How does a smaller fighter get in past the rangy arms of a long fighter to invoke inside fighting? What is good, effective inside fighting? What is head control? Okay, what is hip control? What is it? What little tricks? You ask them these questions, they probably couldn't even answer them, man. They probably couldn't even answer the questions. They couldn't. How do you blind somebody with your jab? What's the purpose in that? What's the difference between a flick jab and a power jab? Could these people even go in and break down stuff like that? Could they really legit just tell you? What value is old media besides being racist and catering to racist people? That's it. That's the value of old media. It's just what it is. You know, and I put the 1.2 up here for a reason, okay? I put it up here. And I put 1.2 million pay-per-view buys up there on purpose because, well, you know, folks, 800,000, 1,700,000, those are still good numbers. That's good news. That's good news. In this modern era of streaming and online piracy, that's good news. They were able to do that despite all of that. They were able to do that despite all of that. I mean, the LDBC with constant promotion of the fight, you know, and Fox and ESPN did a pretty good job of promoting the fight. They did a good job. They talked about it. Like, I think everybody was on their job. You had YouTube media, you know, really promoting this fight. I mean, people were promoting the fight. It's good, man. It's a great thing in this age, man. It's a good thing in this age. Okay, of piracy, that the fight was even able to get above 700,000. I mean, I salute Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, man. The heavyweight division is back, and they don't even want to give credit, man, to Deontay Wilder for bringing it back. I'm sorry. Deontay Wilder brought the heavyweight division back, y'all. He did. It's the truth. He's excited. I mean, you're always talking about him. Everybody is. I mean, think about it. If you Google Deontay Wilder or you do a YouTube search, like, A lot of things pop up. You can Google Anthony Joshua. You can Google Deontay Wilder, but I mean, things like video after article just pop up about Deontay Wilder. I mean, he's famous. I mean, he's popular. He's very popular. He's popular. He's the most popular heavyweight right now. And people will pay to see Deontay Wilder win, and they'll pay to see him lose. When he fought Fury, they paid to see him lose, but Deontay Wilder, he gonna go laughing all the way to the bank. Who's the real loser in this situation? You that hate him, or Deontay Wilder? I'll let you make your decision.